Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Finally. I do apologize, I didn't have a video. Well, I did, but I didn't have a video for today, the Tuesday, the 19th. Something happened with the sorry, I gotta remove my headphones because I'll explain it later what's going on. But I had my videos recorded, but something happened with the video where it recorded like a quarter of the screen. So something in the settings got screwed up. I don't know what. But right now I am running on my brand new gaming desktop. I'm currently testing the waters with a two computer setup for recording. So far I'm not a big fan of it just because there is a delay. I have an audio delay in my ears from the microphone, which I never really dealt with. I've been able to get around it. At least for right now, I haven't been able to figure out a way to get around it just yet. I'm still working on that. So there is that. Yeah, we're gonna see how this video goes. It may not be a lot of me talking right now, just because of the audio delay in my head. Plus, there is a delay of the audio, it seems, in game. So the only reason I'm doing this is because I got the new one. My old one still functions for the most part, but it has the space to do the recordings. With that being said, I do have a 2-monitor setup now, so I can run everything off of one if I need to. It's possible it's kind of looking like it's gonna go that way. In the meantime, this may just be kind of like an ASMR type of video where you just ride along with me. And speaking of ride along, we are, just to kind of go over where we're at, we're in Kingman. Didn't mean to add that. Do away with that. And we are heading up to Santa Cruz. So a little bit of California driving. I think I might have done some California driving last time. I did a talkie video type of deal. But supposedly they've done quite a few different things in California to kind of get people to go back to California in games. So we're gonna kind of go through some areas and test it out and see how it goes. Like I said, this video probably won't have a lot of me talking just because there's too much of a delay between me actually talking and what I'm hearing in my headset, and I still need to figure it out with the way I have things set up at the moment. Anyway, let's get into the truck. And oop, that was the wrong keyboard. Downside of having two different keyboards. There we go. Let's get up into the truck and see how this goes.
Beginning route navigation.
Yeah, unfortunately we missed that startup. Try it again. This is a nice sounding truck. Yeah, the delay, at least for me, I'm not hearing that nice startup. But I'm gonna get comfortable in my seat because this is gonna be a little bit of a drive, and let's get going. And I am using Track IR for those that are wondering, you know, how I'm able to look around like I am. I'm gonna try not to move my head too much because I really don't want to make people car sick. So let's go. Come on, get in gear. There we go. And yes, my truck does have underglow. Speaking of which, let's get this turned off so we don't get yelled at by the cops. So I hope the recording does reflect it, but I am playing with everything on the highest setting, like as high as you can get it. And it is beautiful. Ooh, I should probably get out first. There we go. Downside of the audio not being synced is I'm not shifting properly, so I do apologize. I am actually running with my steering setup, and I am actually shifting gears and floating them for the most part. So if you hear the occasional grind, that is why. Man, these brakes are good. Didn't think I had them set up so strong. I think I'm a little bit in that drive lane. Oh well. Ooh. Oh, come on, get into gear, you punk. I love the sound of the Jake brake on this thing. Yes, I am driving a Kenworth. I normally love my Peterbilts, but I'm having a little bit of a mod issue, it looks like. I don't know exactly what to do with it at the moment. I think I'm probably going to see if I can contact the mod creator. It is a payware mod, I believe by Pinga. So I may contact him, see if I can figure out what's going on my end. So there's that. Ooh, gotta stay in my own lane. It would help anyway. Yeah, I do love running these long haul trucks. There's just something about having the challenge of doing these kind of loads, you know, with the crazy long trailers. There we go. They slowed down big time. I had to shift gears. I just kind of like the challenge of these. I like the challenge of having like the big, massive, oversized loads. Those are always interesting. I haven't been able to find that. See if I can let this semi in. Go over for him. I haven't been able to find too many of those lately. I don't know what the deal is. Car's coming in on my inside. Can't get over yet. There it is. But yeah, the heavy hauls, I do like those. Those are always nice to do a challenge. I am thinking about, you know, starting to do some videos of, like, you know, doing deliveries for a, you know, company like that would do that, like Coca-Cola or something like that, and just run with a day cab with a short trailer, something along those lines. just something a little different, kind of change it up for you. I know I haven't been dealing with ATS in a while with you guys. I haven't brought it to the channel, aside from you know, getting time-lapse trucker his due with it. So I mean, I guess I am kind of getting used to the delay in the microphone, but the thing that I'm not a big fan of right now, and I know will be an issue if I get into some first-person shooter games, is the delay for the in-game audio. So that's going to be the deal breaker for me as far as whether or not I keep doing the 2 PC setup. Now keep in mind, I'm not afraid of listening to my own voice. At first, I hated it. I couldn't listen to myself. I couldn't watch my own videos. I barely could even edit them. But honestly, it's the way everyone else hears your voice, is when you hear it through a microphone. As much as you may not like it, it's your voice. And if you want to do something like this, you know, you kind of need to get used to that. Because it should go into 8 high. But I was going downhill, so it works. So again, I am running with Logitech steering wheel, shifter, as well as the 3-pedal setup. I forget the 18-wheeler or the 18-speed shifter knob with the 2 high-low and range splitter gears or levers, as well as the jake brake button. I forget. I know I got it off of Amazon. Ow. I just don't remember what the manufacturer is. I do apologize. I know I've mentioned it in previous videos. And then of course I am running with the sim panel. I think it's like called the Heavy Haul sim panel. And then I do have the Logitech, I think that one's a Heavy Haul side panel. That's designed more so for farming simulator. And the reason I have that going is because when I'm out of the cab, I can actually use the joystick to look around. So that's the benefit of having that. And that's the only thing I use that for. Because I have my really high gears. Don't need to blow my engine. Let's get on the interstate here before I continue. Yeah, so the side panel, like I said, I used to have quite a few buttons assigned to it. It worked out great before I got the sim panel. I think one of these days I may upgrade to a bigger and better one, because I know there are a few out there. I just don't know if I want to spend the money when I have one that's working quite well. But one of these days I do want to upgrade away from the Logitech 920, I think, the steering setup that I have now, just for something that I know is better quality, is going to last a lot longer, is going to provide me what I want. I'm not looking for a handout. I'm not looking to get sponsored by any means, especially considering I have barely over 50 subscribers. So, I mean, if you guys want me to, you know, be able to do things like that and show things off, get you and your friends to subscribe, please. I can't say it enough. Oh, breaking up here. So we are not doing a World of Truck contract, so I'm not relegated to 65. I guess I can say thankfully. I'm not sure if if I should be thankful for that or not. But it also means that I don't have speeding tickets or anything like that set up, because some of them are really ridiculous. Like you're 1 mile an hour and over. You're not going to get a ticket for that in real life. If you stop at a red light and turn right on red, in real life you don't get ticketed unless it's posted and marked. A lot of time, unless they fixed that, which they may have. I was getting quite a few of those when I first started playing this game, so I just never ran with penalties. I don't worry about sleeping because most of the time I run with a sleeper cab, which most of the time means I can sleep just about anywhere. I can pull off at a rest stop and sleep in real life. Going right onto it anyway, so that works. So in regards to the issues I had with my recording for Mass Effect, I did 3 videos, and now 3 are screwed up. So I do apologize. We're going to be skipping ahead in the Mass Effect series just a little bit. I do apologize for that I didn't double check everything. Normally I kind of peek at things, make sure everything's recording fine. I didn't do it this time, and I apologize, guys. The sound of this Kenworth is beautiful. And yes, I do love running orange. Orange is actually one of my favorite colors. So is green, but orange just stands out so much better. I mean, my pickup truck is a beautiful sunburst orange. At least that's what Dodge calls it. And yes, it is Dodge, not Ram, because I bought it back in 2008 before Ram split off. I gotta get off.
Take the exit.
Sorry. And good thing I don't have CB. I probably wouldn't be hearing the end of it on the CB. Couldn't remember if I had a CB in this truck or not. I'm not trying to be a jerk driver. Sometimes I just don't pay that much attention, and even though I have the volume turned up all the way for the slow down for the GPS, the sound of this truck just overwhelms it. I've even turned down the settings for the semi-truck for the engine and all of the noises, and it's still incredibly loud. So shifts through some gears here, grind it a little bit, can't find it, grind it. So the only thing that, with the setup I've got going on right now that's throwing me off is my second screen, which I apologize, I just hit the mic there, if you heard that. My second screen has a little bit of a delay in the recording. I think the next video I record, I'm going to try to do it on my PC, on the one PC altogether. The only reason I haven't done that yet is I only have 1 terabyte of space on it. I have I have a 8 terabyte drive coming that should be here as of this recording tomorrow. So hopefully the next video I do after this one will be all in one, so we can kind of compare. I'm going to try to make sure I have all the settings the same, so that way it's relatively easy to compare everything. Man, it is easy for me to speed in this truck. But I do love hearing that Jake. Wait, did it just go from 65 to 55? Or is that the semi-speed? I think we are in California technically, so it's probably 55. But as you can tell, it is beautiful here in California, because that's where I'm assuming we're at anyways. We might be in Nevada at the moment, but I have yet to see welcome to Nevada, welcome to California, something along those lines. I have yet to see any sign like that. Tonopah, LA. So we might be close to California if we're not in it already. I'm not that familiar with this side of the country. I am from the Midwest, the Buckeye State, actually, if you didn't know that. I think last time I ventured out west was when I was a kid and we went to Yellowstone. So there's that. So I've noticed, I don't know if I don't think I have any mods as far as audio. It may just be the mod itself, but at certain RPMs, this truck has a weird kind of noise to it, it seems. Yeah, I slowed down too far. I'll be able to because I feel like I'm going to blow up the engine. Alright, I gotta get around this semi-truck traffic. Can't stand it. I have all, I have all respect for the semi-drivers for what they do. You know, being up long hours, driving across the country, delivering everything you and I buy. So, if you're a trucker, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, Calvin Klein underwear. Too expensive for my taste. Sorry, Mustang. So I'm going to see about getting a next video for ATS anyway. I'm going to see about getting a truck I haven't driven out in a while. I believe the last video I did, I was driving the, what was it, New International? Which is a beautiful truck by itself. But I was thinking more like a Peterbilt. Like a one of the newer style Peterbilts that were part of base game.
Continue straight.
Let's see if we can start this loaded truck off in second gear. I don't even know what we're hauling today. Didn't even pay attention to that. Let's see here. Ice cream. We are hauling ice cream. Oop. We are hauling ice cream. Sorry about that. Nope. Sorry, trying to shift and steer and use my keyboard without looking at it. Yeah, not fun.
Continue straight.
Can't, a little bit of a red light. We are definitely in California. I know that much now. Dealing with a little bit of traffic, so I'm going to be probably a little quiet at the moment. I usually am when we're driving through cities, just because I do like to focus on what I'm doing. Between shifting gears and watching for traffic, because they have actually improved the traffic in game, which I think is amazing.
Continue
Since
straight.
the last update, one of the things that I noticed was, like just driving down the interstate, traffic would actually merge and not just slam on the brakes, which I thought was great. That just makes me happy to see that. Because it makes, when you're driving behind them on the on-ramp, it makes it so much smoother and easier if you can just continue hauling butt and
Continue straight.
get on the interstate. Yeah, it looks like we're still above half on gas,
Take the right turn
so we
ahead.
should be good.
Turn right. Take the left turn ahead.
Okay.
Turn left.
I've got to learn how to watch my speed. And that's kind of why I turned the bar off on the bottom. Yep, had a feeling that was coming. Ooh, who did he hit? going to 7 high instead of 5 high. I think we have a little bit of ways to drive on this interstate, I think, before we get off. Of course. Alright. Let's hit those wipers. Didn't realize it was supposed to rain today. Alright, how heavy are we? 78,000, almost 79,000 pounds. Alright. So, we got 161 miles to go. Not too shabby. Come on. I think I might have spun the tires a little bit there. Didn't use a turn signal, but he slowed down for us anyway. I never turned my headlights off, so I still technically have my headlights on for safety, especially because it's raining. Yeah, we're still over half a tank of gas, so of diesel, as it were. Sorry, just adjusting in my chair here. That's what I get for trying to take a drink. I do have a couple mods in here that kind of help give off more realistic feel, like realistic trailers. Unfortunately, some of them I think are higher densely populated than others. I don't know why that is. If I was good at modding things, I'd go in and take a look at the file itself and see what I can do with that, but I'm not, so I don't want to break it. I believe I also have another one in terms of billboards. I don't know if it works with the most recent. I haven't looked that far. I know I don't have any mod conflicts as far as nothing working with any existing setup. So the only one I'm concerned about is the Pinga Peterbilt 389 that I got. And that might possibly be in conflict with another mod that I'm running. I'm not sure yet. But when I installed everything on my new computer, which I'm running on, I did anything that was from any websites, I did re-download from those websites. So it's not like I'm running with an older version by any means. It's whatever they had most recently updated. I do not have any graphics or anything like that as far as mods go. This is natural ATS with just the settings completely maxed out, and I love it. My new PC actually has a water-cooled CPU. GPU is still air cooled, which is fine by me. Considering the price I paid, this better kick some serious butt. So I can't wait to give it a shot as far as recording all in one. Again, I just don't have the capability of doing that just yet. I am looking at doing that once the hard drives come in for me to put in. Because again, I just want to make sure I can get everything going and that I'm not going to screw things up too bad. So now, the nice thing about having two computers set up, in my opinion, is like if I'm just casually gaming, not recording anything, I can split the difference as far as, you know, if I'm gonna game on my big screen, I can just have something playing in the background on the other one and not have all the stress all in one. And yes, I do that. For me, I consider it multitasking. But yeah, there are times where, you know, some games I play, I don't want any other background noise, so that's the way I run. But at the same time, when it comes down to it, when I do start doing streams, because that will be coming. Again, I don't know if I might start that at 100 subscribers or not. It depends on how I feel.
Right.
Oh, we're getting off the interstate up here. Dang it, I keep hitting my microphone. I need to change the location of that microphone.
Take the exit on the right.
I think that's the wrong gear, but it works.
Turn left.
Alright. Ooh, stop. Oh, lordy, that was a big hit. Can't see anyone coming from that way. Looks like I'm good. Oh, schnickies. Trying to adjust my microphone here, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Take that penalty, but it is what it is. So yes, I do get damage, but that's about it. And then damage obviously does include wear and tear. But while you guys are seeing my screen, it's like what is it? I think it's like 1910 by 1080 or something like that. I'm actually playing it in widescreen. So about where the left-hand mirror is, where you're cut off, I have the entire mirror and then some that I can see. And I can almost see all the way across the dash to the right-hand mirror. So I do like that, and I am messing around with that with my recordings to see if it works out. Because I was a little tired of looking at this everything scrunched in, and it just didn't look right, and I apologize for putting you guys through that, watching those videos. I am going to try to get back to doing some of the other videos that I know some of you do like and enjoy, like Project Hospital. Man, it's been a while since I played in that game.
Take the right
Looks like
turn
we're
ahead.
hopping back on the interstate over here. Cut that turn a little bit. Sorry, dude.
Turn right.
Alright. Making it wide here. Thank you, bus. I'm just gonna ride in the greeny lane for a little bit there. Well, not really greeny lane. But you get what I'm trying to say. This does look like it's going to be a longer video, guys, and I apologize again. I know all the apologies today. I'm just a hot mess at the moment. But sometimes ATS gets to be a little bit longer. I did want, just a very short trip. I just wanted to sit back after a long day at work at my paying job. I just wanted to sit back and relax and just drive and, if possible, chat a little bit. And I know I'm a little bit chattier than I was expecting to be, but surprisingly enough, I got used to the audio delay in my headset rather quick.
And take the exit on the right.
I was not expecting to be that easily to adjust to.
Right.
Alright, he should be just about there. Back up a little. Yeah, that's the trailer that I keep seeing everywhere. Oh, that must have been a raindrop. Yep, I'm going. Yep, our turnoff is just up here. We have made it to Santa Cruz, everybody. Well, guys, you know the drill. If you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, do us with a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just a select few here and there. If you guys are already a subscriber, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. With that being said, we're going to watch me attempt to make a parking job here, depending on how they want me to park it. It's possible it could just be a pull-in. But anyway, until next time, guys, take care. Peace.